Hi, Coach Sylvia here. Today I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite foods, the incredible edible egg. So there's a lot of controversy over the egg because of the cholesterol that's in the egg. I'm gonna get back to some of the research, the recent research on that subject. But first I just wanna talk about, what is the nutritional facts of an egg. So it is a food that our bodies will use the whole egg. So that's one of the incredible parts. So I'm gonna check my list here just so I get my facts right. So an average large egg, around 50 grams, has around 78 calories. 5 grams of fats where only 1.6 is saturated fat. So the rest of the fats in the egg is good fats that will help boost your good cholesterol. So sodium about 62 milligrams, potassium 63 milligrams, carbs only 0.6. And that's sugar in the egg. Of course, not added sugar. Protein 6 grams, which is huge to be able to reach your protein levels for the day. Other than that, we have there's iron, we have B6 and B12. Vitamin D is a great source of vitamin D. You have 11%. Magnesium and calciums also in nutrients that you get from the egg. Other great nutrients, phosphorus, vitamin A, riboflavin, selenium, and choline. Choline is protects your brain, so that's a good one to make sure you get every day. Choline is, it will help prevent memory loss. Also for your eyes, it has the carotenoids, lutein, and I don't know if I'm going to say this right, zeaxanthin. Don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, so that's all the nutrients, or not all the nutrients, but that's some of the major nutrients in an egg. So that's one of the reasons it's incredible. So the controversy is the cholesterol. So an average large egg has between 186 and 250 milligrams of cholesterol. So what the research tells us about nutritional cholesterol and the cholesterol that we measure in our blood, it's different. So I'll quote, there's a recent research from Boston University in February 2023, so this year. They studied 2,300 adults, and they were eating 5 or more eggs per week. And the results of this research showed that it lowered blood pressure, lowered blood sugar, lowered the risk of type 2 diabetes. So they kind of concluded that it might promote heart health. So very good, incredible egg. So, and then there's a Journal of Food Science that brings out a few different studies. This is a report from 2021 where they say that there's insufficient science that insufficient evidence that lowering your cholesterol in your diet will lower your LDL-C in your blood. So eating less cholesterol will not help directly help lower your LDL-C. So that's the research that I was able to get. That was from a few studies. So they were looking at many different studies to get that conclusion. So that's what we have right now. There's nothing concrete, as everything, this new research comes all the time, but this is from 2021 and also 2023. So for you skeptical people out there, eggs in moderation has not been proven to be bad for your cholesterol. So, and it can actually help you with a ton of other things. So don't be afraid of the egg. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the different kind of eggs. So me, myself, this is the ones I buy, pasture raised, organic. That way I know the chickens or the hens that lay the eggs are as happy as they can be because they are out in the pastures and they're getting organic food. So, which makes the eggs more nutritious. Pasture raised means that they have access at all times to the outside and they can roam and pick and eat food that is natural to them. You also have omega-3 eggs. That means that the hens have been fed flax seeds to increase the omega-3s in the egg. You have the free-range eggs, which means that the hens have they're able to roam vertically and horizontally, so they are not caged. Free range also, they have access to the outside, though not pasture raised. So they don't have like a pasture to be in. They're more in a crowded setting, to say it that way. And then you have the cage free, which is indoor, but they're also not in cages, so they are roaming free, but they are defined to an indoor area. And there's also no nutritional difference between a white egg and a brown egg, but there might be nutritional differences between the pasture raised, the free range, the cage free, because of the food they eat. I also like to stick with organic if I can, if I'm able to get them, to make sure that the food is, organically produced, and that there's no GMOs. Especially since corn is a big one that they like to feed them, and you know how corn is one of the big GMOs. Okay, so to best ways to eat eggs, there is no best way. There is whatever you like. We have boiled egg, poached egg, scrambled egg, fried eggs. You put your eggs in omelets. You make omelets out of eggs. You can put it in oatmeal to make it more hearty. Eggs Benedict, oh, delicious. Boil and put in a salad. Eggs topped on avocado toast. Something I tried just recently and it's so good. Frittata, quiche, egg burrito, egg salad, it just goes on and on and on. So that's it. Eggs. My personal tip, I like boiled eggs. I'll eat them soft, I'll eat them hard, but best recipe for a hard boiled egg: take the egg, take a needle or a device to poke a tiny bitty hole in the shell. You bring your pot to a boil with water. As soon as it starts boiling, you can put your eggs in, put your timer on, 9 minutes. Then take them out and immediately cool them in cold water. That way you will get just a little bit of soft egg in the middle, not runny, but just soft, so it's not like all dried if you cook it too long. Just perfect. And also poking a hole in it will make sure that it doesn't crack on you as it's boiling. And also to peel them, if you want to peel the egg, the shell comes off super easy. So that's my personal tip. So till next time, I'll see you later.